Hi everyone, it's Amy, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be starting my Victon collection. Standing Victon recently has just been so much fun. I have really no words to describe just like how amazing they are and just how much I love them. And I know that in a previous video I mentioned casually that I wanted to get into them, and then I really fell down this rabbit hole, which is so fitting because, you know, their fandom name is called Alice, which is by far my most favorite and like the cutest fandom name ever. I just think they're such an amazing group and they just deserve so much more recognition. I feel like they just really need a lot more people to stand them. But I just feel very honored to even have like found their content and to be able to enjoy their music all the way over here in the US. And as you can see, the trend for me this year is just that I've been starting to collect a lot more groups, and it's just been a really great time. I really enjoy doing it. So it was really no surprise that I wanted to go full on out and collect Victon. If you haven't seen my mail haul video, I did mention that I was going to start collecting Victon because I did start getting in some of their photo cards. I do also have some of their albums on the way, so that will be in a future video. So let's go ahead and talk about who I'm going to be collecting. My alt bias is Chan in the group. I absolutely adore him, and I knew very early on that he was going to be my bias. I just knew very early on. And then I knew that I also wanted to collect, well, hold on, that's not him. This is Subin. Subin is my second. It's kind of funny because in the beginning, I didn't really feel like I connected with Subin. And then after a little while, I was like, oh my gosh, give this baby the world. I love him so much. So I really wanted to collect him as well. And then I was like, well, should I really stop there? Do I really only want to collect two? So that is why, yeah, I wanted to collect Sungchik as well. I love all of them very much, but I think that collecting top 3 bias line is kind of something that I've been, you know, doing this year. So I kind of wanted to follow along with that. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to do it for every group, unless, you know, I'm a total clown, but we all know that's true too. Also, I will leave links to everybody's templates that I use. Going back to Chan's, I do have some of his stuff already completed, and mostly you can see from Continuous and Mayday. I have held off on getting any of his photo cards off of Mercari because I have, you know, the future is now on the way. I joined a fan sign. I obviously did not get into the fan sign, but I have a couple of albums coming from Makestar, so that's why I haven't been getting any of those yet. I do want to make one little note though, is that this template does have a few discrepancies, like the Mayday versions are swapped, as well as this photo card of Chan. That's actually one of his pre-order benefit cards. That's not his selfie photo card. But atinyalice, which is Brianna and Melody, they have their own separate YouTube channels, but they have one combined Instagram account. I almost said Instagram channel. They have a combined Instagram account where they do a lot of trading and selling. They're both very sweet, and they have epic Victon collections. You should definitely check them out. But they made this template that does have the correct selfie there. I did end up getting this one off of Mercari because I have heard that it's a bit harder, I guess, to find or trade for Chan selfie cards. But we'll see, you know, maybe I'll end up pulling him later. So yeah, that is the plan for today. We are going to try to follow the templates, you know, the eras in order, and hopefully there won't be too much confusion when it comes to the pre-order benefits. You know, I should probably show you that real quick. So this is the pre-order benefit page just for their most recent album, which is called The Future, Voice the Future Is Now. And yeah, this is all of them. I know I'm not going to be able to get all of these. I'm very aware of that, but I have started chipping away a little bit at some of the sets that I like. So this is probably going to be the portion of the binder where I'm not going to quite know how I want to set it up. I might just throw some pockets in there, kind of like as a placeholder, and then, you know, wait to see how things go as they start to come in the mail. I have also jotted down a very quick list of how I wanted, you know, to distribute certain cards on certain pages. I covered this up because my handwriting looks like garbage. So yeah, that's just my chicken scratch, so I'm gonna be kind of following that along too. And then over here in this box, I have a whole bunch of fillers that I made for each era, as well as some photo cards that I just got in the mail. So I don't know if this is going to be really boring for you guys. I personally really enjoy seeing binder setup videos, and I like seeing people put fillers in and labeling things and stuff like that. I don't know, that's just total ASMR for me. But I'm not gonna put you through seeing me label every single note, like post-it note. Like it really took a very long time. So this is my multi-binder, and it is going to share this binder for now. You know, as things start to grow, we might end up having to shift things around and get a new binder or, you know, whatever. But for now, they will be in here with the boys and Treasure. And yes, I have a little bit of Mazda X and a little bit of Wavy back in here as well. I am going to try so hard to film this without my ugly reflection showing in this bottom corner. This happens all the time. Maybe I'm just gonna leave my hands here so you can't see me. I always end up having to like later on while I'm editing, like put like a picture right here because you can see like up my nose. Like who wants to see that? So up here at the very top, I have fillers for Voice to New World. Yeah, okay. Voice to New World fillers. So they only had 2 cards each. I think I'm going to arrange them like this. I know another option is to put them like this, but the thing is, I kind of have the boys section set up that way, and I'm worried that if I keep continuing this layout throughout the entire binder, things are going to start getting really lumpy and bulky in certain areas. So yeah, 2, 2, 2. I honestly don't love 6-page configurations. In fact, I actually don't like 7 or 8-page configurations very much. But you know, what can you do? And I actually, I did make a filler for this because I actually made all these fillers before I received the photo card. So actually, you know what? While we're here, let's just throw him in right now. We'll put him right here. And then we'll go ahead and just put in the blank fillers as well. I'll be using the white matte dragon shields. And I know a lot of people enjoy also using the Ultra Pro ones. If you have used both, what do you prefer? I actually kind of like how the Ultra Pros are a little bit thinner, so it adds, you know, less bulk to your binder in general. That's what I really like about the Ultra Pro sleeves. But I don't know, for me, I found that Dragon Shield is a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I don't know, kind of let me know your thoughts on that. Yay, okay. We are done with the first album. So let's move on to the next one. We have Ready, and I think that is the exact same. I think they only have 2 each per member. So I wanted to talk a little bit about pre-order benefits or special cards, you know, like season's greetings and fan club stuff, you know, just anything that's considered special and non-album. I am planning to collect some. Oh, we have Chan. Hold on. We have one more Chan card, so actually instead of putting this filler in, we'll just put him right there. So yeah, I do have like some orders that I put in on Mercari Japan. So I will I will plan to collect some special things. I am really excited for them. I think the cards look so nice. And you know, like I was saying earlier, I really love this band a lot, and I just really want them to just have a lot more support. So I am very happy being able to buy their albums and, you know, just support them in however I can. So the Ready album is filled in-ish, kind of. And now going into Identity. And I only have one card as well. I have a Chan card as well. Okay, before I forget, let's just stick him in right now. There we go. So here is the Identity page, and I love the backs of them. Beautiful, beautiful aesthetic. I love that a lot. Next up, we have the From Victon album. And this one actually has 3 photo cards per member, but one of them is a baby photo, which I don't collect, so I'm only going to be collecting 2 per member again. From Victon is ready, and I have heard that these are just a lot harder to find, so if you are going to sell any of them, please let me know. Next up, we have the Time of Sorrow single. This one also has 2 each, and one of them is a lenticular. And I actually had some trouble finding this one online for some reason. I don't know if it's out of print or what, but I could not find any sellers, any retailers on the US, in Korea. Like I couldn't find anyone. So I ended up having to buy a copy that was pre-owned from Mercari. So I'm really hoping that it actually comes with the whole album. The translation was a little bit vague, so I really don't know if it's just going to come with the member-specific CD plate or if it's going to actually come with the whole album. I mean, I have bought pre-owned albums before on Mercari, and it does come with the whole album, but the photos were a little bit more clear and the descriptions were a bit more clear as well. So I don't know. We will see. We will see. That's going to be a really interesting Neokio haul when I start opening that, and we find out together if I actually receive the whole album or not. But it is a beautiful album, and I'm very excited for it. So Time of Sorrow page is finished here. Moving on into Nostalgia. Oh my gosh, I love this era. I have not stopped watching the music video and their live performances of this. I know that this is when they're performing as OT6, but God, this is nostalgic night. You please do yourself a favor and watch that music video or listen to the song. It is so beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard. As of right now, I feel like I am still, you know, a baby within a baby Alice, I guess you can call it. So I am still having some, you know, thoughts on what my favorite album is and all that. I'm sure things will change. As of right now, it is probably Nostalgia. It probably is, although I still really, really love the newest album too that came out. I love that they have Eyes on You, which is Chan's solo that he did as his solo stage during their concerts, but they finally put it on the album, and I watch his choreography for that song. Oh my gosh, it's so good. He's such a good dancer, truly. Like, oh my gosh, you guys have to watch that. It's on YouTube, but he also posted it on his Instagram. Like, is it a reel TV reel thing? What do we call that thing? I don't know, but yes, it is so good. Okay, so Nostalgia is done. Okay, now we're moving into Continuous, and yeah, this is where things started to multiply in terms of their photo cards and stuff. This album, they had 3 versions. There was the dark, and then blue, and then light, and then they had an AR card and an MMT pre-order benefit. So I'm thinking I will do dark and then blue and then light. AR card and MMT is going to be on another page. So these are the 3 versions. Now I need to decide how I should do this one. I'll probably just have to do a 222 configuration again. Now moving into Mayday. So this one is 2 photo cards, but then they have MMT and with drama. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if I'm missing like other pre-order benefits for these eras. The only pre-order benefits I'm mostly familiar with at the moment is from their newest album. So I know I still have a lot to learn, but this is just sort of what I saw on templates or on sales and trade listings. So that's really where I've been getting a lot of my information. Yeah, for now, I'm just going to set things up the way I have it planned out, and then I know things will probably start to, you know, evolve as I start collecting more. I do have Chan's Mayday that I got from Melody. So yes, I am very, very grateful to have this. So I will put him in right here. I completely forgot I have Subin's and I have some chicks as well. And I also have this version of his as well. Wow, look at that. We are making some progress without even realizing it. I am so glad I pre-labeled things because I would be so confused right now. Okay. Wow. Well, that was exciting. I am only missing these two. Well, I think I have this one on the way actually. But this one, I don't think I do yet. Or maybe I do. I really can't remember. I'm gonna need a double check. Oh, let's do our fillers. Oh my god, I am so stupid. Literally, it's this one. I don't know why I keep getting so confused. I have the label wrong. It's this one. It's the Venice version that goes there. God, I'm so sorry. Alice's, if you're watching this, I apologize for my ignorance. So we have Sunchic's MMT for Mayday and then Subin's. So let's put them in first. Means I don't need this and need this for with drama. And Chan's I think I have on the way, I want to say. Okay, Mayday is done, and now we are finally moving into the most recent era. This album just came out in January, and it is actually their first full-length album. So it is called Voice the Future Is Now. And I've got mainly, yeah, I just have some of the MMT pre-order benefits right here. And they have a ton of photo cards for this. I think there's technically, was it like 10? 10 per member, something like that? Yeah, because they have 2 voice cards. So there's actually 12 photo cards actually. So we're gonna have a full page here for quite a bit. So I'm going to configure them, having them going down into columns instead of rows. And I just realized that with, was it Nostalgia or was it Continuous? I think it was Continuous actually, where I had them in rows. So I actually need to go back and fix that too. So Sunchic's row is going to be like this. I'm sorry, column, not row. I'm really starting to confuse myself with all these words. And then, yes, Chan. All right, let me go back and kind of show you what I did. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, they have so many photo cards. So we've got the first 3, and then 6, 9, and then the last photo card plus the 2 voice cards. So now we just have some extra space here for all the pre-order benefits. And I have this one of Subin from the MMT event. And yeah, this was the ad of the person that I bought from, I believe. So yes, I love the backs of these too. They're really nice. So this is the first MMT. And I think I have some chicks too, but it might be in my Mercari order. But for now, we've got Chan and Subin's. And then I also received this one. I think I bought this one. This is the second MMT. Oh, and I actually never made little fillers for this page. I guess I can kind of do that right now. Whoops, I just realized that there is no third MMT as of right now. So, what should I do? I think I'll do the Tower Records Japan. Oh my god, I wrote this so crappily. Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, because I have Chan's on the way, so I will just put that in here. Okay, so this is the page for MMT1 and then round 2, Tower Records Japan, which I do have that one on the way. Now, I'll probably leave these blank. However, I do know that I have the Make Star ones coming. They have round 1 and 2, and then the third round, which is the round that I actually join, and that's where my albums are coming from. So I'm just gonna dedicate this entire page to all 3 of them. So we'll have Make Star round, or rounds 1 through 3. And I'm only going to use one filler for that and just stick it right here in the middle. There are obviously other pre-order benefits. I know that I have at least Chan's 2 K-Town For You coming from this era. I need to look at my template again, but I think there might be a few others, but I'm just going to leave that blank. So let's go back to the beginning and kind of flip through everything before I close out this video. So I'm always very happy and very pleased every time I get one of these set up. I don't know, I personally enjoy seeing other people do this, but I understand it might be kind of maybe boring or pointless for some of you. So, after this is over, I need to go through and fix this so that all of Sungchik's are actually down here, Chan's goes down here, and then Subin's goes down here. That's just sort of my personal preference when I collect 333. Except what threw me off was when I was doing these like 2x2s, you know, that was what threw me off. Okay, oh my gosh. Seeing it laid out like this, it's like, holy crap, they have so many cards for this era. Like, what were they thinking? You know, they were probably like, okay, we gotta have a ton of fan signs, and you would think that they're probably gonna have to have more, right? With the amount of photo cards they have, like, it would make sense. Okay, and then we are in the pre-order benefits page. So yes, that is it from me today. Hold on, let's put it on a page that actually has something for you to like visually look at. Here's one with all 3 of them. This is probably the best page I have for now. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I am really excited though to be on my journey as a baby Alice. But that is it for me today. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.